Now, when you got your foot in the door, you broke into the business. Walk me through the training process because when you become a professional wrestler, I mean, you take some bruises, you take some bumps in there. It's no joke.
Well, I started in the right territory because Bill Watts, like I said, that man never took a day off. We worked 7 nights a week, but on the weekends we did double shots. So we literally did 8 shows a week, and he had some amazing talent uh, coming through that territory at all times, and none of the boys would ever say no if you asked them to watch a match and say, critique it. And it was just a really, really great territory to break in at.
What was it about that territory that you really took away from your time there, like pieces of advice or just things that you kind of picked up while you were there?
Yeah, I mean, it was just, you know, going in as basically a green boy, who was still a wrestling fan, to get to do what I did and accomplished, um, was just was an amazing story. Um, but just the guys, we traveled up and down there. We didn't fly anywhere. We drove everywhere. The Saturdays and Sunday shows were double shots. You literally, if you wrestled the first match, you literally had to jump in your car with your gear on and drive to the next town and open up that show while this show was still going on. Um, but not one person ever treated me bad and told me no. Buzz off, kid. You know what I mean? But back then there was a lot of respect. I would go in the dressing room, I would shake everybody's hands. How you doing tonight? Blah 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 blah. So that's the biggest thing I can take is the respect back then. A lot of today is you know guys have their own dressing rooms, they have their own tour buses. You know, you roll into a WWE show, and 5, 6, 7 guys are in their buses. I mean, there's no locker room love anymore. I would say, you know. So uh, you know, back then it was pretty cool. The locker rooms. It was a pretty cool thing.